Yo, what is up, I'm Competitive? My name is Sypher, and I was one of the people invited to join the rebirth of Am Competitive. And so what I'm going to be bringing you guys today is a competitive class edit video. So this is going to be structured around game battles, league play, public matches, anything you want. I'm a game battles player, so these classes I have designed are meant for game battles and league play mostly. Of course you can use them in public matches, but of course the perks I'm using are more specific for competitive gameplay like League or Game Battles. And I've been a Game Battles player for about 5 years now, and when I got the invite to join I'm Competitive, I could not say no. This is going to be great. I hope you guys enjoy this, and before I get started, I'm just gonna, give a quick intro on myself. And I've been on YouTube for about 3 months now. I'm fairly new to the YouTube scene, but I've been a veteran of the Game Battles website for a very long time in competitive gaming. And what I do on my channel, and what I'm going to be bringing you guys, is Game Battles matches, Game Battles breakdowns, where I tell you exactly what's going through my head. I do live commentaries, I do tips and tricks, and the goal of my videos, the videos on my channel, and the video I'm going to be bringing you guys, is to make you guys get better, not only at competitive gaming, but just Call of Duty in general. So let's get right into this, guys. The first class I use is the M8A1. This is a very reliable assault rifle, and it's really used in competitive. Everybody uses this. I don't think there's one competitive player that doesn't have an M8A1 class that I know of. And the attachments I use is the reflex sight. Obviously, I've been using a red dot since COD 4, and I highly recommend it. I'm not a big fan of the iron sights, and that's why I decided to use it. I do use stock as well. I think this is a Black Ops 2 kind of thing, because this is just a Call of Duty where I've used it so damn much that I just have to use it. I can't play Black Ops 2. I can't use an assault rifle on this game without having stock. So what this does is this allows me to, when I'm hard aiming, it allows me to move around quicker, and as well, if I'm ever in a gunfight, mid to long range, and I'm about to lose it, I can dip out of the gunfight very fast while I'm still aiming in. It also provides a huge advantage if you're following somebody, so you don't have to, hold down your sprint joystick, your analog stick, and then you're going to have to take it off and then aim in, if you're following him without stock. So I can keep on hard aiming, and I can follow him at a reasonable pace. So that's why I enjoy stock, and especially on assault rifles, I need to use it. I do use FMJ. Now, the reason why I use FMJ is because I know Black Ops 2 is a game where the walls are very thin. Wall banging is not hard to do, but I use FMJ to give me that extra advantage. Let's say it's a more thick wall or whatever, and, let's say I'm in a gunfight across the map, and I'm hitting some guy, and he's hiding behind a wall. This just makes the bullets go further and go deeper through surfaces, and it gets me a lot of kills. My secondary is the B23R. Usually I would use dual wield, but I recently played a tournament, and a Game Battles tournament, and I structured these classes around Game Battles tournaments. So in Game Battles tournament gameplay, I use a single B23R. Sometimes I use dual wield just because those things are unstoppable close range with dual wield, but most of the time I do use one because I need a sidearm with my assault rifle, because if I don't have a sidearm, up close, it's going to be very hard to outgun a submachine gun with the M8A1 up close. I do not use a perk 1. My perk 2 is toughness. I use toughness for the obvious reasons. It reduces flinch when shot, and it gives you that great edge that you need in gunfights, especially with assault rifles. If it's like a mid-range to long-range gunfight, this will prevent your gun from flying up when you're engaging in a gunfight with another player. I use dead silence for the obvious reasons. I don't want to sound like an elephant when I'm walking around, especially not in game battles. Maybe, league play I might change it up a little bit, but dead silence is completely necessary in game battles and in competitive, in my opinion, for search and destroy, and I'm a search and destroy player. My lethal is a grenade. I like frag grenade, not a fan of the Semtex, and I use a stun grenade. My second class, this is going to be my first Russian class, which I have 2 of, is my MSMC. Now, MSMC is hands down the most reliable submachine gun on Black Ops 2. This is a must-use, especially if you're a submachine gun player. This is better than the PDW with the patch, even though, it got a little bit bouncier, and, the range, I think, got reduced. It's still very reliable. I use extended clip because you'll see in a lot of my videos, extended clips, it saves me many, many times, and it wins me gunfights, because it is Black Ops 2. People are going to eat bullets sometimes, and this gives me an extra 10 bullets to spray around and ensure that I get a kill. So this is a great perk to have here, or attachment, sorry. My other one is quick draw handle. I used to use stock, but I found it pointless. When I have lightweight and extreme conditioning, I can just, run after somebody, and then, with a quick draw handle, it lets me hard aim very, very quickly. So it's a must use once again for me and MSMC. and a submachine gun, I mean. And when I'm rushing, chances are that I'm going to see a person when I'm rushing, obviously, and my reaction time is going to have to be flawless. This helps me get the first shot, obviously at the first accurate shot, and it will win you gunfights. So I do recommend you use these two perks here, and or the two attachments. Sorry, I keep messing up with that. And you know, they are very good attachments for the MSMC. I use lightweight for the obvious reasons. Like I said, this was a rushing class. I want to get around the map quickly, so I use lightweight. Toughness, you know, it wins you gunfights close range because you know, you flinch less, and that one bullet that you know, that kills him, you know, that bullet could have been flying up in the air, and this prevents it from doing that. Dead silence, like I said in my last class, I don't want to sound like an elephant, and because this is a Russian class, I need extreme conditioning. My lethal and tactical are once again frag grenade and a concussion grenade. My second Russian class, this is my favorite SMG to use, especially close range, is the Skorpion. This is a must-have. This is very similar to the PP90 in MW3. And I think this might even shoot quicker, and this definitely wins you gunfights up close. I used to use long barrel on this, but I decided to use foregrip. I noticed that as long as you can keep the Skorpion, you know, not bouncing all over the place, the bullets will still travel a reasonable range, and you'll still get, you know, obviously you'll get an easier kill when your accuracy is better. So that's why I use foregrip, especially when this gun shoots a million bullets at once. It's very, very fast, and you know, it's going to bounce up, because with high rate of fire comes high recoil, and this prevents it. I use extended clip because those, like I said, this clip runs out very quickly, and I need extended clip to have an extra 10 bullets. Lightweight again, Russian class, toughness, you know, it's an up-close Russian class. This is a necessary perk in almost all my classes. I use dead silence and extreme conditioning. This helps me rush around, and once again you'll see concussion grenade and a frag grenade. Alright, my second assault rifle class is the AN-94. This is my most reliable assault rifle. This was, I think, one of the only assault rifles that have not been affected by a patch, I believe. And this is very reliable. And, you know, sometimes when the M&A1 is not working for me, I like to take out an automatic assault rifle. I use reflex sight, red dots, or whatever you want to call it, stock, and FMJ to give me that wallbang advantage like usual. My secondary, again, is the B23R. You will notice that I find no point in using, you know, a secondary for my submachine guns, especially for my MSMC, because I do have extended clip, and I don't find a need to use, you know, a secondary on a submachine gun. But for assault rifles, they are absolutely necessary, and up close, you know, I'm going to have to pull out a pistol, because, you know, obviously the firing rate is much better on the B23R than it is to the AN-94, and especially close range, when you need to get that first shot off and you need to get bullets off quickly to win that close-up gunfight, you know, the B23R will help you win that gunfight. Now, I have toughness again and dead silence again, a frag grenade, and a stun grenade. So, you know, you'll see that I use these four things over and over. These are must-haves for me in my classes. That's just my playstyle. My last class, this is my class when I want to have, you know, I want to play the more sniper support role on my team. I'll take out the DSR-50, gold camo, ballistic CPU to reduce weapon sway when moving around, B23R. I use lightweight to get around because the sniper rifle is a heavy gun, so I want to get around quickly to support my team when I need it. I do not have a perk 2. My perk 3s, I have perk 3 greed, once again, is dead silence and extreme conditioning. And then once again I have a stun grenade and two concussion, because I use this because if somebody's rushing me with a sniper, I need to, you know, find any way, any advantage I could possibly use to help me have a chance against a submachine gun rusher. So I'll stun him twice and I'll nade him if I have the possibility. So guys, I hope you enjoyed my intro video to AM Competitive. These are very, very reliable classes, and I highly recommend them. Just to go over them again, the M8, the MSMC, the Skorpion, the AN-94, and the DSR-50. These are must-haves for me in competitive, and I highly do recommend these classes. They are very useful, and they have won me matches, they have won me tournaments, and they have won me a lot of gunfights. So guys, I hope you enjoyed. Like I said, my intro video, I'm going to be bringing you guys the best Game Battles gameplay I can, also League play, and thank you for tuning in to the rebirth of AM Competitive. I am very excited, and under AM Crush, I know for a fact that this will succeed. So check out my channel if you want to see more videos like this. My goal is to make you guys better, and thanks for sticking around, and thanks for having patience with us while we, while the new AM Competitive is reborn. So my name is Sypher, guys. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.